Hey everybody, it's Pete Tansley here, and I've just finished a workout here at my gym, and it got me thinking about one of my good friends. And look, I love her, I really do, but as a friend, but the thing is, she's always jumping on this new detox or diet. Sort of the typical dieter mentality, which you might possibly be able to relate to. And the thing is, many of the things she begins could work, but she doesn't really give it long enough to kick in or to see some results, which is the sad thing. So one of the bandwagons she's on right now is juicing. So today, I want to go on a bit of a myth-busting mission, all about juice detoxes or cleansers. All right, so I'm going to put this camera down so I can talk properly. And so when it comes to the subject of cleansing or detoxing, you probably think one or two things, and the first one is detoxing is this airy, fairy, mumbo-jumbo crap, and you'd rather poke your eye out with a stick than go on a juice cleanse. You might be in that camp. Or detoxing is amazing, it's brilliant, it's an absolute godsend. I feel bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and bursting with energy after my juice cleanse. You have to try it. So they're the sort of two opinions that it brings up, and it seems that it doesn't just potentially clear out the body, but it brings out some pretty strong opinions, juicing does. So let's cut to the chase with this one. The point of detoxing is to get rid of or metabolize toxins. Sounds simple, right? But what is a toxin? So in the case of drug detoxes, people that go on a drug detox or rehab, the whole idea is easy to understand. The goal of these guys is to eliminate the damaging substance from the body and to break a dependency. Okay, so when we talk about detox diets, what exactly are we sort of trying to eliminate from the body? So we can't eliminate all toxins, because the thing is, at some level, nearly everything we consume is toxic to us. So an important question is this: is this particular substance causing harm? So a few examples. An obvious one is alcohol. So how bad is it? What can I do about it? To make this really clear, let's look at a few examples with alcohol. So most people can safely drink a glass of scotch or a glass of wine, probably most days, right? So alcohol is toxic, but the body can process it in very small amounts. So if you were to try to drink 15 glasses of scotch in 2 hours, you might end up causing some shenanigans straight out of the movie The Hangover, or possibly more serious, end up in hospital. Another example is green veggies. And if, as everyone's mum told them to eat more green veggies, we know they're healthy. So along with high amounts of vitamin A and some other important nutrients, green veggies, specifically bok choy, contain a certain little thing which can contribute to thyroid problems. Okay? So most of us, you could eat safely a couple of greens, raw green veggies every day, and your body would process these nasty things. But if you try to eat 15 cups per day, you could end up with hypothyroidism. In these veggies, the amounts would be highly toxic. Third example is my favourite thing in the world: chocolate peanut butter ice cream. It's a less healthy food, sure. And it's definitely one of my favourite things. And most of us can safely break down the sugar in just one scoop of ice cream, or about 40 or 50 grams of sugar. But if you eat 10 litres of this stuff as fast as possible, a couple of things will happen. You'll get brain freeze, which sucks. Plus your body will be overwhelmed and might become toxic. So you can see where I'm going with this. Everything is toxic at some level. We can't avoid it. The body cleanses itself. So our major organs, which do the cleansing, the skin, the digestive tract, kidneys, lungs, and so on. These things break down compounds into other forms that we can eliminate via bowel movements. It still makes me laugh when I say bowel movements. Via sweat and via simple breathing. And we manage to do that daily. So why on earth would we detox? If the body is so brilliant at cleansing out the body, why would anybody consider detoxing in the first place? Good question, okay? And we often get in the way of our body's sort of cleaning cruise, okay? So we put chemicals in our skin, we're drinking copious amounts of alcohol, especially through Christmas, New Year. We overuse supplements. or we overuse medications. We don't sleep enough, and it's poor quality sleep. We don't get enough physical activity, meaning we do not sweat to eliminate all the crap in our body. And we breathe in smog and crap, especially if you're in a CBD somewhere. We eat stuff our body doesn't even recognize as food anymore. So here's a thought. What would happen if we were to change our habits? What if we digested different stuff in the body? So my Jedi senses tell me that we might actually decrease the burden on our body. So it can then use more energy to recover for digestion and other daily processes that make you feel better. But beyond my Jedi Knight sense for detoxing, one of the main reasons my friend, and many of you perhaps, might go on a detox diet or reduced diet is to lose weight. Maybe they saw a celebrity do it, and the celebrity appears to be fit, like Madonna, for example. But listen up, kids. Important lesson here. Just because other people cleanse doesn't mean it's a good idea, especially celebrities. Detoxing for fat loss is a poor proposition. But weight loss is probably from water, carbohydrate stores, or intestinal block, all of which come back in a few hours after the detox ends. A few hours, alright? But there's an important connection between body fat and toxins, alright? So fat cells don't merely contain fat. They're also a storage site for certain fat-soluble toxins we ingest. So the leaner you are, the skinnier you are, less body fat, the less real estate you have available for toxins, as Dr. John Barati puts it. So this may help to explain to people why you feel lousy when you're going through a rapid period of fat loss. So since some of these chemicals are stored in fat, when fat is broken down, all these chemicals enter the bloodstream, making you feel crappy, fatigued, muscle soreness, even nauseous. Alright? So if detox diets are a dumb way to lose weight, do they have any potential benefits at all? Yes. One of them, adding more nutritious foods. So the typical foods recommended as part of a detox diet are often, superfoods, such as lemons, green tea, green veggies, omega-3 fats, more veggies. All of these things help reduce body stress and reduce food sensitivities. So most cleansing diets include foods and drinks that, they rarely trigger any intolerances or allergies. So detoxing can help you figure out those intolerances. The only problem is that detox is often so restrictive that you can't do it for very long. It might be 3 days or 7 days max. What about the disadvantage of detox? Another good question. Well, the thing is the inconvenience. So any diet is going to take some effort to organise, and detox diets are much worse. Okay? So if you've got limited time, limited money, limited resources, you will not enjoy juicing 8 kilograms of veggies and fruit every single day. Okay? Especially if you're feeling weak, crappy, shitty from the actual detox. Okay? And there's some of the frequently reported side effects of your juice cleanse. It's extremely low calorie, extremely low. So some people argue that juicing is just a way to starve yourself and feel good about it. Many cleanses are really, really low, so low in calories that they'll slow down your body's metabolic process. Okay. Not only that, but juice cleansing can become its own form of immoderation, which is sort of ironic when you consider that many people turn to cleansers in a search of moderation, often after a big period of overindulgence, such as Christmas. Yet it's hardly moderate to pulverize, 8-10 kilos of veggies per day and to yield a thick green soup. Can we even handle so much raw juice? Does anybody know that? This is the big one. Blood sugar swings. So many cleansers are built around high levels of fruit juice, which can cause major swings in your blood sugar. So they're downright dangerous for people with diabetes. And if you don't have diabetes, then your energy is going to be like a chimpanzee on meth 1 minute, and the next minute it'll be like a sloth on Xanax. Okay, neither of those two are favourable. You've got to be somewhere in the middle or a bit higher. Another one is protein deficiencies. So we're low in fibre, low in calories, and many of them are low in protein. 3 big no-nos. So the protein deficiencies will inhibit your ability to get rid of toxins. another thing that's ironic, right? A detox that affects your ability to get rid of stuff. The big one, the last one, is restrictive eating or deprivation. So besides the added effort to juice in 1 million veggies per day, really low calories and possibly nutrient imbalances that come on from detox diets, they can also contribute to binge type eating. So cleansing diets or any heavily restrictive form of dieting can result in deprivation. So if the thought of a really restrictive juice cleanse makes you go on red alert and want to overeat, then let this be a warning. The detox diet starts Monday. It's always Monday. I really feel sorry for the sibling Tuesday, really gets no attention. So I'm going to eat a bunch of crappy foods all weekend. Donuts, lollies, whatever. Recognize that thought pattern? It's the classic dieter mentality, which is more harmful than helpful. So juice cleansing might just fuel food obsession, all right? So to wrap up, maybe in the future, we'll discover there's something totally awesome about juices and they're life-saving, but right now, we just do not know. Like I always say, if you detox, if you do one thing and you feel better for it, awesome. Keep it up, keep going. But based on what I know about nutrition, the human body, reading the star signs, and what I've seen from clients, I don't recommend it. It doesn't appear to be a route to a healthier long-term lifestyle. People detox for a few days and then want to go back to their normal, toxic way of living. Here's a thought. What if instead of a 7-day, $200 juice cleanse, we aim to simply eat and live in a way that promoted a detoxifying environment for the body all the time? Interesting thought, right? So now's the time when I offer you something. I meant to offer you a bit of a pitch. If you're here on the Gold Coast, I want to invite you here into my PT studio for a 7-day personal training trial, 100% free. Come and train. Let me teach you the right way to detox, the right way to eat, and let me help you get started. You might like it and stay on as a client, great. You might not like it and not stay on, also great. I think you will like it though, but there's no catch. I meant to say, there's 2 spaces left. If you don't give me your details, all the unicorns and kittens will die in the world. The internet will shut down. The world will possibly end, and you'll be summoned to decades of hard labour. But I won't, okay? If you like this video, if you found it helpful, let me know, and I can kick you off on the right track. Simply enter your details here on this page, and I'll hook you up straight away with a free 7-day trial of our body transformation training. Do that right now, and we can talk soon. Thanks so much.